morning. It's Monday, and it's morning for me. Afternoon to some of you, evening for some of you. Oh, and how's it going? Recovered?
I mean, I feel like it's going to take like 3 weeks to get to normal after CookieCon and the trip that we just took. It was kind of a big trip.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Is everybody over there? CookieCon hangovers. We extended our CookieCon trip too. So last Monday we were at Baking Me Crazy store there in Provo. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Marilyn, Heidi, Sherry. How's everybody doing? Hello, Roberta. Woohoo! Good to see you.
I just connected with Roberta this morning because I said, oh my gosh, you and I sang a lovely duet, and then you took off. You were gone. So I didn't think I was that bad, but Riley Jesse says good morning.
Peace. Good morning, and Linda. Okay, can you talk a little?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Okay, you're going through my AirPod, and I didn't love it, so.
There we go.
Old, you can't hang anywhere. Yeah, right.
I hear you. Yeah, come like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm hitting a wall.
Yeah, so this is our first Monday back from the big trip. It's a mess, guys. Did you get so much stuff that it's just like, where do I put all this stuff? Have you gone through it all? I always try to okay, here's a pile of keychains, here's stickers, here's cookie tools. Man, no. I don't think so. It's a lot.
What's the hardest thing to recover from? Is it, I would assume that it's not the unpacking and finding a spot, putting things away. That is it more mental? Is it just exhaustion? Is it from staying up?
Yeah, it's the sleep deprivation plus just you're in this different state of heightened happiness and awareness and friendshipping of people, and then you're real world. Not bad, but
yeah,
you have a birthday hangover, Jeff, and you filled 27 holes on Saturday because it was nice.
Nice.
Happy birthday. So fun. Yeah, I think it's just getting back to golf. Okay. Yeah. I'm gardening. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, organizing everything is hard. There's so much. And what a great problem to have. You get so much stuff from CookieCon that you're like, where do I put all this? High energy pace. Yeah. Lots of people are used to working alone. Yes. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, so much stuff. You're like, I love this chapstick. I love this. But where in the world? Because time changed, late nights, so much stimulation, and you're not 40 anymore. You could have fooled me, Melanie. Neither of you are as old as me. You heard at CookieCon, cookie karaoke was so funny. You also thought you planned the end.
Wait, what was the end?
Was it the lift with the from
with
Dirty
Mr.
Dancing?
T? And with you guys doing the lift too?
You lifted Mr. T.
Yes, that's right. The Pumpkin Moon Cookies on Instagram said the chapstick was so helpful.
Yeah, there were several trades where I was like, oh, I have not seen that before. Like little self-care things that you really appreciate, especially in the dryness of Reno. It was so dry. Never. Yeah.
He loved the lift. He was great.
It was so good. Oh, and then I was crazy, and I planned a class, an in-person class on Saturday. I thought it was a good idea. And then it was like, oh my gosh, but it was so good. It was so fun. What a great group of students. And yeah, it was fun. It was great.
It was a great idea until we had to wake up to get over there and do it. Like Sage, I felt so bad for her. She's been having a hard time recovering from everything. So she was exhausted and not feeling good. And I'm like, oh, I was gonna dip out of this one, but I'll go. I'll be there. I'll be a soldier.
I could have done that one on my own. Like they were so those people that came to class were so on top of it. It was super fun. We did a little spring Easter set. It was fun.
So
I'm glad we did it. I'm glad, but it was also
oh yeah. But it was a wonderful set and everybody was really cool and happy. In fact, there is there's an upcoming class too.
Yeah.
So I have that info here.
Yeah, the next in-person class next
Intermediate
month. Intermediate. So it'll be a little longer class. I think it's 10 to 2. That'll be really fun. I love that. So yeah, in-person classes are so fun. I just love it. So you can check out that. I think that's our last scheduled class that we have, or do we have one in June?
No, we're not going to do one in June because we have a lot going on in June. But you'll have one. We need to plan it, but I think you'll have one in July, August, September, October. So October's typically when you do an advanced class. Are you thinking about doing that again?
Yeah, I feel like there was something in October that we have to consider, but it should be good. It should be good. Right?
There was, but I don't think we're going to do it now.
Oh
yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that works. Good. You're just getting back to baking today. Gotta get your homework done. Yeah, you do. Turn that first assignment. Yay. Hey, Joni. How you doing? Hi, Pam. How far out is the current calendar? Oh, yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh, nice.
We just have this next class scheduled. We need to schedule the rest of the year, like now. So that'll be up. We should have that this week planned. October is advanced. That is mandatory. So let it be written. So let it be done.
Yes. That is set in stone, I guess.
I know. What if I run out of advanced Halloween classes in my... Never.
Happen. No, that doesn't happen.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Debbie. I was just showing my little Uno on the go little trade. Oh my gosh.
I love that.
I know, so cool. My son was really digging it. Oh, so cool. It sounds like October. Save the date. Save the month.
Yeah, we'll get those dates in sooner rather than later. So we'll make sure. Yes.
Yeah.
And we got to check all those things. Is October when we do the bean feed here in Paso Robles?
So that's okay. Yeah.
Because I know Marilyn's been here for that. Danielle has been here for that.
Yep.
But you got to tell the rest of these folks about the bean feed.
Paso is known for its little cute downtown square. It's like, people say it's like a Gilmore Girls little town, and they do a lot of events and parades, and there's usually a festival on weekends. And oh, fun. Oh, that's cute. Love that. Hello, Eva. And so every year in October, there's a like Founders Day type, like a Pioneer Day type thing. That's, I don't know how many years now they've been doing this, but it's been a lot. And it's a bean feed where you come into town with an empty pot and they come and they fill your pot with beans that they make in these huge vats. It's on the street, vats of beans. And we're talking like a person could fit in these vats. And there's several of them lined up in the street. You just go fill up your pot. You go take it to the park that's right there. And you feed on beans. And the town gets filled with beans. Full of beans. They also have like bread too, but a lot of people bring their sides with, they bring their little picnics and stuff, but it's a long-standing tradition. And the beans are good. 94th. That's this year?
That was last year.
Okay.
94.
Oh, yeah,
So
2024.
95 this year.
95 years of beans.
I mean, look at that. Look at that appetizing picture of bean vat.
So they are scooping with a pot. Like that's the scale here. They're scooping with a pot to put into a pot. No, you can do it. For the beans? October is a tough month. Super busy time. Midweek class. November, I know. Street beans.
Yes, Denver. Is it Denver and Bailey that are like, no, it's a hard pass on the street beans?
No, I don't think so.
One of the kids absolutely thinks it's vile.
Really?
Yeah, one of them does because they complain about it every year. I think it's just so bizarre that I got to do it. I've got to do this.
It's so good, right? There's a little cloud hovering over the town that day.
That is true.
So what we did last time, it was we had a class the day of, and Marilyn made caramels with the like bean feed on the caramels, her smoked caramels. If you had those, she's famous for those. It was so cute. But that was part of our side of the lunch that day because we do a lunch for the class.
Yeah, that advanced class, we bring in lunch and have a lot of fun with it. It's great. I think it was Denver too. I think Denver's just the hard no. Like he's not going to have street beans or street bread, garlic bread, none of that.
Yeah.
Street rolls.
Well, he doesn't like soup and he doesn't like peas, so that's kind of too close. So yeah. We do have some homework to show. There's our theme right there behind me. Red.
That's
poppies.
Right.
Yeah, there is. So we found that there is protein in there's some meat in the beans because we did have some vegetarians in class, so we found out that they are made with some protein in there.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, like beef tallow or some grossness that it's cooked in? They're actually good.
Beans are good. They're really good.
I rip on the beans, but
they start it at like the dark of morning. They start those vats.
Yes. Okay.
While you bean.
That place is good too.
Really? Wow. Soup? Like I love soup.
All right. So should we dig into class? So there's McGoo U.
This is April homework. The April assignment, I guess, huh?
Yes. So homework, we're going to start with Danielle Stone.
Pretty.
And she said like their colors weren't right, and she was using different cutters and different things. I think they look great.
Yeah, those colors look good. Really good.
There's Danita Allen.
Cute.
So great. I like that one on the bottom left. It's a good creative one.
Yeah, that's cute.
This is Anita Flores, and I had to show hers because this is her first homework that she has turned in, and it was a couple days late, but it's the first homework, so congratulations.
Yeah, I love the little stencil behind it. Doesn't that work so well with that? How cute! It's like daisies. It's adorable.
And this is Ava Dean's Lend a Hand, where her husband is having surgery, so she ended up making these for everybody. So
that's so sweet. My goodness.
And then here's Becky Norton.
The framed. Ooh, that is so cool. Wow.
And that is it. That's all the homework. But you have time to go into each video. You want to show what you got this month?
If you're interested, it's so fun to look up poppy time lapse of poppies like blooming from. I mean, you don't have to show that on here, but I mean, it's so cool from seed to little sprouts to them like popping out of those little pods. it is fascinating to watch. Poppies are something else. So cool. Yeah, let's look through this month of what we have here. So that is the assignment. And this is the expert lab. Timbo Sullivan. Cakes by Timbo comes and shows his kind of sculpting with royal icing. He's so fun. And then we chat with him. He's back in putting on his little competitive apron on TV. So he's done that several times, and he kind of got away with it because he started judging. And so it was fun to talk to him about that and his new projects and stuff that he's looking to do. Super cool. Oh my gosh, I show a tutorial. I don't show how to make the huge ones. These are quite large, but the big ones are the same tutorial. It's just the stem that would be different. And if you're interested in that, I could tell you what I did with that. But there's several ways you could do it. But yeah, so I show the crepe paper, not edible, but it's fun to extend your theme throughout the cookies and throughout your decor. And surprisingly, like, it is really easy to make gorgeous poppies with crepe paper. Extra frosting. Go with the Wizard of Oz theme. Yellow brick road, red poppies. Did that with extra frosting. So that turned out so cute.
I love that.
Yeah. And there is a playlist as well.
One thing that I found about the playlist is that there's a lot of country music in there, and then it's just it starts with like kind of that Memorial Day type vibe, but then it just goes to remembering friends and family and just people who've passed. So I love that playlist.
That's cool. It's so fun because the poppy, like just changing the color, it changes the whole feel of it too. So yeah, it's a really, what's the word? I always forget this word. It's multi-purpose. What's the word for that?
Multifaceted?
Multifaceted is a good word. It's not coming to my brain. Someone will. This is like the word, the game Taboo, where you're like trying to get them to guess that specific word. It's gonna happen. Yes, I made the poppies. Yeah, super fun. You're meeting. Oh yay! So cute. So okay, so he had a 12-hour surgery. I thought it was 14. So good. That was better. I'm sitting here with him watching and working. He's doing amazing. So good. Such good news. Thank you, Eva. I love that. You have to do last month's too, since you won the Highland Cow Cutter at the mixer. You've got assignments. Yeah, Timbo, he's so great. He's such an awesome guy. No kidding. Oh my gosh. I love how he's like, I just did this, and it's just this, you know. Versatile. You knew it, Joni. That's it. I knew it. Versatile. Yeah. So just switching up the background colors, switching up the poppy color, switching up the center color. It's a totally different feel. I think the anemone flower, that's in the poppy family too. And it's the black center with the white, and yeah. Super fun flower to do. This month, Cookie Enabler Kit that has tips, it has bags, it has a coupler and a ring. I think it's like 5 tips in there, 4 tips in there.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. 6 tips.
Oh my goodness.
Like just if you got these for the tips, it's well worth it. It's well worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. It comes in a tiny little first aid kit. I love that little case. And it has a little loop on the top. So you have a keychain or wear it as a necklace.
You should do that at CookieCon. Like, oh, you need that tip? I got that.
Yeah. You need that for your mystery shape? You need this tip? Here you go. Always prepared. It's 50% off. What a deal. Very cool. Any thoughts on whether you could share the Greatest Showman keynote video you did at one of the CookieCons? Yes, I need to put that on my to-do list because there are so many videos between the first CookieCon keynote that I did and then the second keynote and then the closing keynote. All those videos, there's like several things that I've made that are just kind of here. want to gather those together. That I did say that, and I still want to do that. So I'm gonna write that down for myself. Gather CookieCon videos, and for sure, yes, the Greatest Showman one will be. I think I need to make a little.
And that
album
is
of videos
on your YouTube channel.
on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, the greatest show.
Yeah,
Parody CookieCon 2019.
you have it right there.
Yes, I do.
What does it look like? Yeah. So that if you want to watch it, if you want to have it where it's an original location, you can find it on YouTube if you search Arty McGoo CookieCon Greatest Show
2019.
2019. So you can find it there at the karaoke. Yeah. Right, including that one. I mean, there are those videos too. There are so many little videos that are kind of scattered here and there, but we don't have to watch the video. I was just curious the title of it, The Greatest Show Parody CookieCon 2019. So that is on YouTube. But yeah, we should gather all those kind of music videos and things that we've made because they are ridiculous. Filming that was so funny. Every time it shows Mr. John, I just crack up because I know the behind the scenes, the like the pop-up video. We need one of those.
And
you're up on the counter. You had just had shoulder surgery, so you are holding this electric guitar in your one good arm, and you're just like in this stupid wig, like mullet wig. It cracks me up so much. Okay, cat, don't walk on my keyboard. Okay. Thanks. Siri's chatting with us. Okay. Yeah, it was. Don't you think we should do a little pop-up video of that one?
Yeah, just a little behind the scenes. Just pause it. Like, wait a minute, right here. This is what's happening.
We poured water on the drums so that we could get this effect. So it's all that.
Oh, we had so much fun doing those.
Yeah, those were good times. You know what is funny? The other thing I realized that I never showed, but that several people like, what is the project you did at CookieCon in your class? I didn't ever post a picture of it on Instagram. What in the world? What am I thinking? So I have it here. This is the pre-class that we did at CookieCon. So that is her. I definitely need to take a picture of her. She was so fun. Everybody did amazing. Oh my gosh. Just check out, there are several pictures of the students' work that's just gorgeous. Everybody did so amazing. That was the 8-hour all-day vitamin C class that we did at CookieCon. Such a blast. But yeah, I saw there's several tags on Instagram and things like that. Like if you go in my little tagged pictures, there are several students' work. So proud. Did amazing. Those 2 great days of mermaid under the sea decorating. Anything else? What else do we have going?
Yeah, you have the live class, and then gosh, it's
and you had your keynote. Oh my gosh, your copyright class that you did the breakout session. That was fantastic too. But a lot of new people at it, and it was so great. Always amazing.
Yeah, I always love the questions that I get because every room is going to be different. Some people will want to know about universities more so than characters.
Yeah.
Others will want to know just about the mouse and how that works. So
Yeah.
I love jumping in and just having those conversations.
It's different every time, and it was once again just fantastic. Roberta, I'm so glad you were in my in-person class and meeting you. You're just fantastic. I loved my first in-person class with you. So fun. It was, a lot of new friends, a lot of second timers, third timers, too, in class, which is so fun as well. And I super appreciate just being able to spend a whole day with new friends and and old friends. It's so fun.
It is
Best way
more and
to
more
start
like a
CookieCon.
it's more and more like a family reunion going to CookieCon.
Yeah.
And this one really felt like it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the
Yeah.
location or that we've been there before or what, but it was really great.
Yeah. It was. It was the first time you missed John's talk. Had the whole family there, so we had a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah. You had your 2 kids there. Jeff came. Super fun. It
Yeah, I love
changes the
that.
whole thing, though. You do have a different focus. Like it's a different,
And they sang
different
at
things.
karaoke. It was awesome.
Yes. Yeah, that was so fun. Oh my gosh, I have her trade like right here too. Her daughter is it Amanda. All of a sudden, I know it's an A. It's such a cute trade. Where is he? He's like sitting right here. All my trades are little tiny cookie kit. I love him so much. So cute. Looking forward to Orlando. Ooh, yeah. Class. That seems far away, but I know it's going to come up fast, and the plan for classes is going to come up fast too.
Yeah,
It
and
was so
I know
cute.
you're going to be asked about that, in the next couple of months as well. Like deadlines are going to come sooner than later. It always happens that
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I know, but it's fun to get to marinate a little bit and be like, 'cause I feel like there wasn't much of that for the last time because it came so suddenly after the last CookieCon. So this time, here's my to-do list between CookieCons. I'm going to work on my sugar show piece. I'm committed to entering this time for real. Like I always say, I'm like, oh, I want to. I'm going to start working on it. I already have plans. I drew out a sketch. I'm on my way to doing a sugar show piece that's been in my mind for 3 or so years, 3 or so years in the making. So why not start now? And yeah, the other thing is class. I want to really like marinate and think about what I want to do. It might change. I reserve the right to change my mind too. Oh gosh, but it'll feel like it's once that year comes up, it'll be like I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like it's time for another CookieCon. Sugar. Wow, look at you.
Just putting it on paper.
Yeah, yeah. So fun. Same. You told us after class, you're committing to creating a sugar show piece. Yeah, and I do feel like there's less entries than there have been.
Mhm.
I think people get in their head about it. The travel is really hard, and I know Reno was like a little difficult for some people to get to, so I know that played into it, and the time between CookieCons played into it as well. But man, it's always so fun to participate in it. Always, I've entered once. I've literally entered the show once, but we always do the little section for McGoo, which is fun too. But if everybody felt like, oh my gosh, I can't enter, I don't feel like I belong, or I don't feel like I should or could, or all these things, there would be no show. And whether you win or not, like each piece, it speaks to different people and different styles, different clever ideas. Even if it's not like, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, there's going to be somebody that connects with your cookie and is like, oh, that one was my favorite, even though it's not a winner. Overall, I love seeing all the entries so much. So
We were
consider
talking
it.
about this
Mhm.
because I walked through the sugar show for McGoo for our group, and I posted the video, and I just walked through. I want to make sure that everybody sees what people are entering, and I tend to stop on the ones that have an impact for me. I, I'm not I don't have the skill or know what techniques are being utilized, and you have that. You're able to look at it and go, wow, that this took time. This is interesting because of this and this. I just know what is appealing to my eye,
Mhm.
so that's what I end up stopping on. And I don't know if everybody else feels the same way, but I I I look at the things that have an impact for me. So that I think you're right. It's going to appeal. Your piece is going to appeal to somebody in there and go, "Oh my gosh, that's so great."
Yeah. So And I know there are several cookies from McGoobers that I don't know belong to McGoobers. Some of them I do know because they won prizes, which so fantastic. I mean, off the top of my head, I could think of Melanie's and Danielle's, and these cookies that I know who they belong to because their names were up there. But
Ashley Little as well.
I'd love to see who belonged to who. And I know Joni made the beautiful egg diorama that was so big, and gorgeous. And Danielle made the otters over there that are just like so incredible. And then Joanne made the giraffe that was so cute. And I know they made those because I know that they also used different techniques and things they learned at McGoo. So they told me like, oh, I used this lesson here. And they were just gorgeous. So yeah.
That's right. Joni's egg. And Joni said, yeah, I did this with.
It's like a bigger version.
Yeah.
3D of what we did in class. And it was fantastic. So I'd love to see the pictures of your cookies that you entered, that we don't know who they belong to, so I'd love to see that in the group for sure and connect with those. Cause yeah, I love seeing who what everybody made. Yeah. Wasn't that so beautiful? Teeny miniature trapper keeper was for you. Those miniatures were so cute. Oh my gosh. Was that so fun? Like at first when I was looking at them, I'm like, these cookies are so cute. And then I saw the little banner on the corners, and I see the people, you like kind of step back and you're like, this is us looking at the sugar show. Like, what? How adorable was that? And then I didn't understand that immediately was silly, but so cute. All the little tables were just like miniature versions of the big ones. And Jody Till's little people looking at all the cookies. It was just so adorable. I love that. So fun to win. Kathy's. Oh my gosh. Talk about speaking emotionally to somebody. That one Instructor's Choice Award. Because she totally connected with that. It was the dog with the sprinkles on the nose. It was so cute. I loved it. When you saw how few entries there were, I kicked yourself for not bringing one. I thought this could have been my year. Then I saw the quantity of the entries and thought wouldn't have mattered. Yes, the quality. No, it totally would have mattered. I love seeing all of the little ones, especially, the ones that somebody like took so much time with and put so much into. The big ones, I feel like there should be like a 3D specific one because it's hard to go, this little cookie against these 6 cookies and things like that. So, but overall, man, you just see ones that speak to you emotionally, right? Art is very subjective. It's very personal. I agree. Entering is winning. Yeah. And Danielle, I treat it like a collab, not a competition. It's so much more fun that way. I love that. Yeah.
I had the ideas that I had were for the sugar show was either a Tron video game, but for some I did think that somebody would do a video game, and those video games were great.
Mhm.
But then I thought a Tron light cycle would be really cool.
Yeah.
I was just all about Tron with my 80s theme.
That would have been cool. They were also amazing and fun to see the creativity. Yeah. You're going to try to take Danielle's take on board and think of it like a collab and just do something I love. Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's what Timbo talks about too in the Mixing It Up. Sorry. Mm-hmm. He talks about how he has to be proud of it at the end of the day. He has to fit into a specific category or genre or whatever, but he'll twist it to make it his. And he said he's like the king of second and third place because of that, because he doesn't perfectly fit the mold or the idea of what it should be. But he's happy with what he makes, which I love that. The Fraggle Rock. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here anyway, Carol and Crystal. Need a bit more specific categories. Hard for a single cookie to compete with an electrified installation. Yeah, there were lights, special effects, things that were turning. Incredible. Yeah. Creating art and sharing it with others is its own reward. 100%. Yeah. And it's hard to put yourself out there like that. Even if it is anonymous, it is still really like when you set it down, it's like, oh, I'm leaving a piece of myself out here for people to look at, to judge, to whatever. So I get that it is still a challenge to do it, but it is so worth it to be among, like, I'm part of that. And this is your community, and everybody wants you to do well and to see what you're making. And you get extra raffle tickets. That's right.
And the button.
Huh?
And the little button.
Yep. And you get a button. Yep. Start now and chip away. You've had 2 ideas you like for ages. Yep. Me too. We're doing it, guys. Let's do it. Yeah. It seems more doable too, to just like slowly work on something instead of like, I have to pack, I have to do this, I have to do this. Because there's always the anything goes. And I bet once you find out what the categories are, you're like, oh, mine fits in this one. It'll work for that one, right? So that's all of our goals, guys. Are you in it? You in it with me? Let's make a goal now. That's right. There's our to-do list. I mean, among a billion other things, but we can fit these things in as we get closer. Something else we're getting closer and a countdown for is the cruise. If you're thinking about it, think more about it. Crystal would do it for the button. That's good. McGoo Cruise 2 Electric Boogaloo 7-day Alaskan adventure. I love having this to look forward to. This would be a month before, just about a month before the next CookieCon. So here's another thing. Bucket list for many humans for good reason. Alaska is incredible. It's unique. It's amazing. And you get to see it with incredible and unique and amazing people. And since it is in the States, we think we can probably actually do cookies on this cruise, is what we're thinking. A cookie class. It is not a CookieCon on the water. It is a trip with cookie friends to see amazing places. So great package here, amazing ports and amazing people. That's what it is. It's that like, oh, I wish we could hang out more after CookieCon and just relax. That's what this is. Except this before CookieCon.
And if you have any questions, let me know. We're still a little over a year out from this one, so we will get something together, some information and a couple of little Zoom chats and stuff to answer questions for everybody. And those of you that went on the Greek cruise, you guys know what it's like. That was a blast, and we didn't make one cookie.
Yeah. We didn't even trade cookies. Like that was the month after CookieCon last time. We just had a blast. We just relaxed, and we all needed it. I feel like it was really needed. Mm-hmm. The McGoober patch for the mixer. Yeah, wasn't that fun? Where are you gonna put that one? Yes, Pam, me too. No kidding. The queen of patches.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just special. So much fun. Yeah. And it's nice to have something. It really is nice to have something to look forward to be like, this is going to be just me time with some cookie peeps and just a relaxing good time. Is there a time when excursions typically go on a good sale? You were looking over them and there are a few with limited spots left already. Wow.
And yes, there are good times for the excursion sales. Typically Black Friday, Memorial Day, and then early September, that's when popularity on the cruises goes way down. So that's a really great time to lock in some of those excursions as well. But right now is the time to lock in your room and do it with our group code, which is right there. And they always have a new deal for the month. We have outstanding room deals as well, so give them a call, find out what the up-to-date room deal is, and just lock in that room. And then you could either pay for it all right now, you can pay for a deposit now, you can slowly pay it off over the next year too. So it makes it very affordable and very doable.
Yeah. I can't believe we're going. I'm so excited. Greece was incredible. It still is kind of surreal that we did it and that it was just gorgeous. Amazing. For her 17 days to go, Diane. Yeah. It's
Can't
an
wait.
amazing cruise. And if you've never been on a cruise, this is a great one because like I worried about getting seasick. I'd never been on a cruise and was really worried about going on a cruise. And this one is especially protected as far as being in not in open water. You know, it's really in these fjords and these kind of like whatever they're called. What are they?
Yeah, the little
Kind of,
kind of like islands and
yeah, they're
locks and
like in
stuff. Yeah.
between land. You pretty much see land almost the whole time on either side, and it's incredible. So
And the amount of wildlife that you see is
yeah,
just phenomenal.
yeah, it's like no place else. The glaciers and everything. So consider it. You've been good this year. Give yourself a gift. Inside Passage. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, this is going to be
And
a great
let's.
trip. It's
These are
really
good
going to be a
words,
great
guys.
trip.
I'm so glad you're here for me. We're still not quite caught up on sleep entirely. We're still like, but it's good to be home too, though. You know, and she missed us so much, huh? You missed it. Did you watch my live? So I got trades to get through. This office is a wreck. You too, and me too. So hopefully you guys are doing amazing, getting organized and unpacked. Oof, it's hard. And we'll see you next Monday here. And we hope you have a delicious day.